Hi, everybody. It's Boog Shambi. Welcome to the show. Here's the left fielder, Dairon Blanco. Swings through that one for strike one.
0-1's the count.
And a big swing and a miss.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Got it. Nice grab. One away. Here's Mark Canha.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Gordon, he has a reputation, I don't know, maybe a knack for working himself out of tough situations that he finds himself in. You know, you like that in a relief pitcher, but when you have it for a starting pitcher, a guy that can get out of a tight spot, that is pretty valuable. And down on strikes he goes, and 2 away now. Bobby Witt Jr. steps in for the Royals. And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
And you won't see the skipper rush to get somebody up in the bullpen as soon as he starts to see some signs of trouble. This guy's earned a longer leash, and because of that, confident.
And he's got it in right field. Back here with my pal Singy. On the hill here today, Michael Lorenzen. What do you have on him, Singy?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Fires over to first. And a couple of quick outs. On the ground, out to short. Witt over to first. And it's a 1-2. Second inning set to go. And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Royals. Michael Garcia. Fastball for a strike.
Not sure if he was expecting for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
That one finds the zone, and that's strike 2.
0-2 is the count.
Pulls the string with the changeup, struck him out. And now here is Vinny Pasquantino. A little out front there as he swings through it. Second inning here, no score. On the ground to the left, Tovar. Throws across the diamond. 2 up, 2 down. Here's the center fielder, Joey Wiemer.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
0-1.
The wind to kick the pitch. And it's fouled away. Ground ball right side. Pelton steps on the bag. Royals set down. Back here in Denver, and now Robert Hassel III, and he's currently the team leader in batting average, Chris. Lorenzen back to work, and there's a foul ball. Up the middle, Lofton. Throw, picked it first, got him. Now it's the right fielder, Zach Veen. Ripped to short. And a couple of quick outs.
Fell off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
Ground ball up the middle, Witt. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Top half of the 3rd inning, so up now for Kansas City, Nick Lofton. Swing and a miss. That's the sweeper. Gordon, 26 years old, and he was drafted in the 8th round in 2021. Foul ball there.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Foul ball, it stays 0-2. And a swing and a miss. That K is his 3rd of the game. Jack Caglione batting with 1 down, takes the strike. Top of the 3rd, no score.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind. as to the conviction in the call.
Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. Hassel puts it away for the out. That's out number 2. Salvador Perez now at the plate. And that's in for a strike. 0-1. 2 outs, base is empty. That one misses, and that's ball 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Hacks and misses. It's a strike. And we're back. And now, Ryan McMahon. His home run numbers stand out, Chris. Nobody has hit more in his team. That one is absolutely belted. That's back. Unbelievable. A home run. I don't believe what I just saw. I don't believe what I just saw. Line drive, base hit.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out.
Makes the catch, 1 down.
That at bat is a positive sign, even though it probably doesn't feel like it. He hit the ball hard, but it doesn't always work out in your favor. Sometimes a defender is there to make a play.
On the ground right side, 4, 6,
Out.
3, but he beats it. Good hustle, and the inning continues. Jack Caglione, the next to hit, grounded out his first time. Over to first, and he saved. On the ground, right side. Tosses to first, 3rd out. Start of the 4th. Now here's the leadoff hitter for the Royals, Dairon Blanco. In for a strike. Went with the sweeper. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
0-2.
That one just misses. Swing and a high fly ball deep left field. Back there. And that one's gone into the bleachers. So he goes yard to left. It's 1-1. And here is Mark Canha. That's in for a strike. Nasty pitch.
But you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
Inside. And now it's even 1-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Cut on and miss. Struck him out. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. Witt in now. Takes ball 1 off the plate. That's in there. That's strike 1.
You know, Boog, this is a player with some serious speed. In 2023, he became the first player in 20 years to record 2 infield hits and an inside the park home run in the same game.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Here's the third baseman, Michael Garcia. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. That one fouled off. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And the batter now, Austin Riley. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
Well, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
No balls, 2 strikes. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya. He'll circle the bases, and just like that, they're out front. It's 2-1. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Robert Hassel III. And that one fouled off. And he lays down a bunt. Pasquantino. And he beats it out. And now it's going to be Zach Veen. Grounded out his first time. Lorenzen keeping an eye on him. Runner takes off. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to second and great jump. Check on the runner and he's back in there.
He's safe.
Hassel leads off second with nobody out. Runner goes again. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to third and he's in there easily. This one smoked out to left. Blanco makes the grab. Runner tags from third. Now a relay to the plate. Not in time. He's safe. A run comes in on the play. Ezekiel Tovar will hit next. Line drive caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
McMahon, the next to hit, takes ball one. That one blasted deep to right. Way back there. Makes the catch up against the wall. Ready now for the fifth inning. And to the plate for Kansas City, Vinny Pasquantino. And that one upstairs, ball one.
Well, these Royals, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They've got players in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
Swing and a miss, and now 2-2.
2 strikes.
Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. At the plate, Joey Wiemer, 0 for 1. He grounded out to first his last time. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a ground ball base hit right field. So a man aboard now with one away.
Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Swing and a miss. 0-2.
0-2 is the count.
Man at first, one away. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's his 9th strikeout so far. And now the DH, Jack Caglione. The sweeper catches the outside part of the zone. Pitch is in there. That is strike 2. On the ground to third. Glove side, but it gets through.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam. And the sweeper misses for a ball. Swing and a ball lined out towards center, and a base hit. In comes the run from second, and it's an RBI single, and now they trail by 1.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive in the center.
And he got him. Back here at Coors Field, and here's the first baseman, Todd Helton. Lorenzen back to work. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch. Just shot it through the infield.
Lorenzen checks over to first, and he's back. Now here is Hunter Goodman. Runner on the go. And that's fouled off. Here's the pitch. Runner goes again. High in the air, out to right. Drops into the glove. So the batting order turns over. Now the left fielder, Eric Davis. 0 for 2 in this one. On the ground. There's one.
He's out.
What a double play that was. All set for the start of the inning. So up now for Kansas City, Mark Canha. And that misses. And that's ball one. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Swings through that.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
And a swing and a miss. And he keeps putting up the K's. That's number 11. Line drive. That's a hit.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
And fouled off. Just missed.
That's the ball.
And now 1 and 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Just off the outside part of the plate. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. With the tying run on at first. And we're in the top half of the 6th. Just off the inside edge.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Ground ball left side. There's 1. And that's 2. Bottom of the 6th. Now it's the DH, Jack Caglione. Into center. And that'll fall for a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard. So here's Riley now. He's already homered in this game. That one ripped. Brings it in with a nice running grab. 1 down.
They trust him in center field because he's capable of making plays on the run, and we saw it right there. That's a player you want patrolling center field. Someone who can attack the ball off the bat.
Hassel in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. And a swing and a miss there.
Spin rate's outstanding on that high fastball. Really tough to hit.
Runner on the move. And he drops it down the third baseline. And a foul ball. On the ground, 2 ball. Good feed. That's 1. Back to the pitcher covering. It's a double play. Nicely done. And we're back. Top of inning number 7. And now the first baseman, Vinny Pasquantino. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Swing and a ground ball. And it goes just foul. Looking to get the tying run on base. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his back down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
Struck him out looking. And now the center fielder, Joey Wiemer. And that's through there for a strike. It's 0-1. Slapped hard the other way, but foul. And that one is in the dirt. And the count 1-2. Just missed. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Nick Lofton steps in for the Royals. That one's in there. That's strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a miss as he was out front.
No ball, 2 strikes.
And that one is lifted in the air. Nabs it, and that'll do it. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Angel Serpa.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight.
This ball well hit left center field, and that splits the gap. Into second easily with a leadoff double.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
In plenty of time to first and one away in the bottom of the 7th. Ryan McMahon steps to the plate. Got to be careful with a slugger like this because he can turn in the air out to center. Weimer on the move. He's got it. Runner tags for home. The throw is offline, and he's in to score. And they lead by 2. And here's the first baseman, Todd Helton. And there's a ball.
He didn't want to give up that run, but he did. He got the fly ball, sac fly out. Now it's time to attack these other guys. Get your team back in the dugout.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Witt over to first. Back here in Denver, and now the DH, Jack Caglione. That's a ball. Tried to attack with the sweeper. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
1-1.
Swings through that one.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Towards first, and that's just foul. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Next is the Royals catcher, Salvador Perez. And that's outside, and that is ball 1.
A lot of pitchers have caught on to how good he is hitting the first pitch. Smart to avoid the zone right there.
That one finds the zone, and the count 1-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Next offering upstairs.
Well, he's just about to throw his 100th pitch. Man, he's got a chance to get through this 8th inning if he can get 2 more quick outs.
2 outs, base is empty. And next up for the Royals, Dairon Blanco. Check swing, no appeal. He was late there, strike 1. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top of the 8th. Just missed.
2 balls, 1 strike.
2 balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs.
2-2 to count.
Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. And that is that. New pitcher in the game for the Royals, John Schreiber. Hunter Goodman digs in now. Right side. And foul ball. Strike two.
No balls, 2 strikes. One ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now one away. Now Eric Davis. That one missing inside. One out, base is empty. Next pitch is outside. Fastball is outside. Next offering is in for a strike. Swing and a miss.
Full count, 3-2.
Swing and a drive, deep right field. And a foul ball. That's ball four. Tried another sinker, but couldn't find a zone.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Runner takes off. In the air, right field, Canna. Squeezes it. Here comes Austin Riley. He's already homered here in this one. And a swing and a miss.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
Up the middle, gets it to first, and that is the third out. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set to start the ninth in this one. Now the number 2 hitter, Mark Canna. Swing and a miss.
He's had a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
0-2 is the count.
The next offering misses, and the count is 1-2. Swings and misses, struck him out. He's 2 outs away. And to the plate for Kansas City, Bobby Witt Jr. And that gets the inside corner for a strike. And a swing and a miss. Lefty continues to work, but the closer getting loose in the bullpen. Struck him out looking. Now only 1 out remaining. Now the third baseman, Michael Garcia. 0 for 3 in this one. And that's in there for strike 1. The Royals down by a pair here at the top of the ninth. The other way, and what a play! Ball game. And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. The show brings you Diamond Dynasty Baseball. So up now for Kansas. Kansas City, Michael Garcia. And that's in for a strike. And that's how this game gets started. Swings and misses. And the count is 0-2. Battling here as he fouls it away.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Has room, and he makes the catch. And next up for the Royals, Dairon Blanco. And first offering is fouled off. And a swing and a miss there.
0-2 is the count.
And ring him up, says Carl Dixon. That's a strikeout. Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. To the right side, LeMahieu is there. Throws to first in time, and Witt is out. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Back here at Coors Field. Starting on the mound in this one, Seth Lugo. What's the word on him?
Power pitcher. He's going to speed you up with the fastball velocity, and out of his hand will explode the breaking ball. Very difficult for hitters to keep that front side closed and hit the ball the other way, because they know if they're not ready to pull the trigger, the fastball will beat them.
Now a chance for Eric Davis. That
Off the plate,
misses,
ball one.
and it's 1-0. And that's
Two balls,
downstairs
no
and
strike.
outside.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
Canna has a beat on it. And there's one away. Now it's the short. About to get started here. Now the starting pitcher in this one, Ryan Feltner.
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Next offering is in for a strike.
0-2 is the count.
Got him looking. And that's the first out. So up next, Dairon Blanco. And the first pitch misses for ball one. One out, base is empty. And another
that's too
ball.
high.
Outside.
that's just out.
And that's ball three. And that's in for a strike. Left field, way back there. That one back. Pulls it in on the warning track. 2 down, bases empty. And now the shortstop, Bobby Witt Jr. And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs. Just missed. Back up the middle and a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there.
Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. No throw. He's in there safely. Witt stands at second with 2 gone. Liner, base hit. Headed for the plate. He will score and they take the lead. It's an RBI single, 1-0. Runner at first with 2 away. Here's Mark Canha.
Ball 1.
That's a little high. Ball 1. That one pushed foul. Swing and a miss. And it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Stays alive. Next offering upstairs.
3-2.
Squirts away a little bit. On the ground, right side. LeMahieu gets it to first. Out. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the left fielder, Eric Davis. Out to short, Witt. Whips it across, and Davis is retired. Ezekiel Tovar now at the plate. Breaks his bat and pops it up. Hauls it in for the out. 2 outs, base is empty. Now it's Marcus Semien. There's a swing and a miss.
Well, you know this guy wants a pitch off, something that he can hit hard and drive over the wall. But you've got to set your sights down a little bit. You can't lose your discipline and go after a pitch that you just can't do anything with. Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Here's Ryan McMahon now. Now this is in the air down the line. Blanco sizes this one up, tries to make the play, but it's foul. The pitch. And it finds its way through for a hit. Semien on the way to third. And now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Couple of singles back to back. There's nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped, caught out in front, and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
Hunter Goodman in the box now, takes strike 1. Next pitch misses way outside. That one missed.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
And it's even up.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Check swing. Now we'll look down to first. No, he held up. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
In the air, right field. And that will end the inning. And we're back. New inning getting started. And now it's Kyle Isbell. Swing and a miss as he was late. Isbell, 28 years old. And he was a third-round pick back in 2018.
No ball, 2 strikes. Ball, that's inside.
Out there to center. Jones takes it in for the out. And there's one away. Now at the plate, Freddie Fermin. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a high fly ball pulled foul, and that's out of play. One down, base is empty. And
That's
ball 1.
1 ball, 2 strikes the count.
Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Next to hit, Jack Caglione. Just
Ball,
missed.
that's out.
2 outs, base is empty. Hit in the air, center field. Jones makes the catch. Back here in Denver, and now the first baseman, Todd Helton. Lugo back to work. In the air, left side. Blanco moving under it. Puts it away for the out. 1 up, 1 down. So digging in, Zach Veen. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Isbell settles underneath it, pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. Now here's Nolan Jones. There's a swing and a drive. And that one hops the wall. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double. So runner at second, 2 down. Up to the plate steps DJ LeMahieu. That one finds the zone. Strike 1. Lifted in the air, right field, and he makes the catch. And that's the inning. Top half of the 3rd inning. Now it's the second baseman, Nick Lofton. And that misses. And that's ball 1. And
Ball
another
2.
ball. There's a strike.
Well, he came right at him right there, challenged him with the 2-0 fastball. Not sure exactly what he was looking for, but got to imagine that's a confidence booster on the mound. You're in that hitter's head a little bit.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Nice grab on the run. And there's 1 down. Here's the 3rd baseman, Michael Garcia.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
That one outside. And that's ball 2. And that's a strike. Swing and a foul out of play. See ya. Strikes him out for the 2nd time today. Blanco now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Next offering is in for a strike. Got him swinging. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the inning. Now the left fielder, Eric Davis. That's towards center. Makes the catch. One away. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Ezekiel Tovar. Up the middle. Base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Now Marcus, a career-high 45 homers in 2021 with the Blue Jays. He parlayed that into a 7-year free agent deal with the Rangers. Rolled to short, possible 2-ball. Off-balance feed, there's one. Double play. Oh. Back here at Coors Field as we go to the top of the fourth. And to the plate for Kansas City, Bobby Witt Jr. 0-1. And a foul ball. Outside low. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Fouled off. And they'll do it again. Good job to fight that one off.
That's a ball.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
And a foul ball. He stays alive. Pitch misses. And it's 3-2. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Now it'll be the cleanup hitter for the Royals, Vinny Pasquantino. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And another ball. Off the mark there. And that's ball 3.
3 balls, no strikes.
That's ball 4. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot. Digging in, Mark Canha.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
And that drops in for a strike. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. So up now for Kansas City, Kyle Isbell. And a big swing and a miss.
0-1's the count. Ball inside.
And that misses. And a count 2-1. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Veen brings it in, and that is that. Bottom of the fourth, down to third baseman, Ryan McMahon.
Ryan McMahon.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Well, these players just haven't produced as many competitive at-bats as I'd like to see in this one. I think things are happening a little quicker than this offense would like, and we see it in the numbers. They're hitting into a lot of outs early in the at-bat.
And that one hit to first, and he handles it himself for the out. And here's the catcher, Hunter Goodman. Flied to right his first time. Fly ball down the line. Canha makes a nice running catch.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Ground ball up the middle. Witt tosses to first, and he has thrown 4. And we're back. We go to the top of the 5th, and to the plate for Kansas City, Freddie Fermin. And that's through there for a strike. And it's 0-1. Fermin goes 5 feet 9 inches, 29 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. Veen pulls it down. One down. Here's the Royals designated hitter, Jack Caglione. There's a strike. Base is empty, one away, and we're at the top of the fifth. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. That's a little bit low.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Make it 7 strikeouts for him. Lofton in the box with 2 gone. And takes a look at a called strike. That one misses. And the count even 1-1. On the ground right side. And that one handled. Whips it to first. That's out. Back here in Denver, we head to the bottom of the fifth. And the batter now, Zach Veen. Late on that fastball.
Well, a come-and-get-me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
That one is absolutely belted. In one hops off the wall, should be extra bases. And the tying runs at second base with a double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Now it's going to be Nolan Jones. That's ripped into the outfield. Makes the grab. Runner tags at second. The relay. He's safe at third, and the tying run is 90 feet away. And now it's DJ LeMahieu digging in. He's 0 for 1. Hit hard, should be extra bases. The tying run is in to score from third.
Gets it done to drive in the run and tie it back up. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Pasquantino has this one sized up, pulls it down, and he makes the catch. 2 down. Now the number 2 hitter, Ezequiel Tovar. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. And that ends the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the third baseman, Michael Garcia. Inside, just missed.
Well, these Royals just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far. 0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for them to get anything going.
Down the line, Veen running hard for it. Couldn't get to it before it dropped foul.
Sometimes you have to keep chipping away until you break through, but it's a lot easier to put runs on the board when you have runners in scoring position because they put themselves there.
Hauls it in, and there's one away. And next up for the Royals, Dairon Blanco. First offering, and it just misses.
This game has been so tight, feels like the next team to score will win it.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Veen in pursuit. Makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. So up next, Bobby Witt Jr. singled back in the first and scored their only run. He's 1 for 2. Up and in, 1-0.
That's in. Ball 2.
2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the 6th. Next pitch misses, and that's ball 3. And he walked him on 4 pitches. Vinny Pasquantino, the next to hit.
Oh, that's a really dangerous.
There goes the runner in the dirt. Blocked by the catcher, and he steals second base without a throw.
Heads up base running right there.
That's in there, and it's 1-1.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really...
That ends the inning. Bottom of the 6th inning. Now it's the DH, Marcus Semien. Out to short, Witt. Tosses across to first, and that's one out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th. Ryan McMahon steps to the plate. Well struck, right field. Can't get there, and now maybe extra bases. Hunter Goodman getting ready to hit. 0 for 2 in this one. In the air, center field, Isbell sizing this one up. And there are 2 outs. So digging in, Todd Helton.
Number 17, Todd Helton.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center, and a superb diving catch. All set for the start of the inning. And now the right fielder, Mark Canha. Feltner back to work. That one lifted to left. He's got it, and a quick out, number 1.
Hitting is all about anticipation, and right now this lineup is struggling with it. Their swings are mistimed, and it's produced a few ugly cuts here and there.
Isbell stands in now and watches strike 1.
This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with the mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter. Their swings are hesitant, and that's exactly what you want on the mound.
Ground ball right side, handled by LeMahieu. Throw to first in time. Now here is Freddie Fermin.
Good sinker low in the zone right there, and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground, nice ground out.
Swing and a miss.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Swing and a miss. Got him to go up. Back here at Coors Field. Now it's the right fielder, Zach Veen. And there's a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Wastes no time there. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
Here's the center fielder, Nolan Jones. Lugo throws to first. Veen dives back in safely. Runner takes off. Pitch inside.
That's inside.
Safe at second, and that was not close. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position. Lunging, but it gets down. The go-ahead run moves up to third. He's held there with nobody out.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel.
So the Royals bring on a new arm, Taylor Clark.
And never an easy situation coming in with runners at second and third. He's got a base to work with, so he doesn't have to be.
Out to short. Tag out. They cut down the go-ahead run at the plate. And now Eric Davis.
Oh, but we talk about how the ball is coming out of the pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder. Wow, really impressive.
Headed down the line. And a foul ball. And that one misses up and in. And 1-1.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
That smash towards center. Unbelievable! A home run! I don't believe what I just saw. I don't believe what I just saw. This to third. Throws to first in time.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Simeon at the plate now as he chases after that one.
There's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
2 gone, bases empty, but 3 runs across here at the bottom of the 7th. And a swing and a miss at the slider in the dirt. That completes the strikeout, and that'll do it. We're at the top of the 8th, so here's the Royals DH, Jack Caglione. And a base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Now back, the second baseman,
Nick Lofton digs in now.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
Nope.
And the pitch a little bit low, ball 1. Caglione gets his lead at first with nobody out. Right back to the mound. Could be an easy 2. That's the second out.
Great job on the mound, fielding his position and making a good throw to second to get the double play started. Far too often we see pitchers have a hard time with that throw, but no issues right there. That's good practice paying off in a game and resulting in 2 big outs.
Over to first. That ends the frame. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Angel Serpa.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Swings through that.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
Not close with that one. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And it hits the fence. Around first, heading for 2. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. Nice job going the opposite way with it, letting the ball travel and not allowing the barrel to hook around the ball. It's so frustrating when you see a good pitch and your hands roll over. It was on the outside part of the plate, and he approached it perfectly.
Man at second. He swings and hits a fly ball, center field.
Comes through with the RBI. Really not a pitch you want to swing at if you don't have to, because it's almost impossible to hit anything that far inside with any type of authority. That one tied him up, but still able to guide it into the outfield somehow.
Corrals it. 1 away. Zach Veen now at the plate. And that is out of play. And now the 0-1. Hit on the ground to short. Throws to first in time. And now the center fielder, Nolan Jones. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Slings it across. Inning over. Back here in Denver, all set to start the 9th in this one. So up now for Kansas City, Dairon Blanco. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
0-1.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
0-2 is the count.
The next pitch misses. 1-2 to count. Next offering misses down and away. And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball 3. That one misses. So a leadoff walk. Bobby Witt Jr. will hit next.
Well, he's starting to look a little gassed to me, and we'll see if they go to the bullpen in this spot or not.
And that is cut on and missed. And the count is 1-1.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
High fly ball out towards left field. That's back there. Reaching for it and brings it in.
Gotta love the over-the-shoulder catch. I tell you what, those are really fun to make.
He's 2 outs away. Pasquantino getting ready to hit. Check swing, and he went. And that's strike 1. Into center and a base hit. And now 2 aboard.
He was all over that one. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it. And they'll do it again. The 0-2. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Jones makes the grab for the second out. So it's their last chance in this one. Kyle Isbell digs in now. And he hits a ground ball right side. And it goes just foul. They're down to their final strike.
Man, I'm pretty impressed out there on the mound right now. I mean, these are tough spots where pitchers really got to bear down. Those last 2 pitches were well executed.
And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.